Is there anything we can give him
To relax him?
I have,
Hey, Danny? There. All right. Oh, my phone. My phone. My phone.
You want a phone?
No, my phone will relax him. I'm just looking for my phone. There. Internet. There. Okay. He can go in there.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. As a
Right.
mother, I'm overwhelmed.
I know.
He's 23.
And what's your name?
My name is Antoinetta Giovanni.
This is for these people to hear.
Okay. My name is Antoinetta Giovanni.
And your story's a little bit different, isn't it? Than
Yes,
the
it
average
is
story?
a little bit different. Yes, doctor. Yes, this is when you had a surgery. So Danny was born fine. He was progressing.
Do you have a picture of him born?
Yeah, well, the 6 month. And what happened is his story is a little different just because he had a traumatic brain injury at 15 months.
So what happened at 15
out
months?
of a fall.
He what?
And he had an epidural hematoma, so they had to seal the vein, draw the blood because he had a fall. He fell from a chair, and then he hit his head, and then he had an epidural hematoma. So they kind of like did the surgery, but then after that there was a weakness in his arm, but he was able to vocalize. This is after the surgery. Relax. Okay. So after that, after the surgery, Danny vocabulary was doing fine. He was saying apple jaw or apple juice. He started recovering in his arm with therapy, and then those are some beautiful picture exactly after the surgery. So at 18 months, and then we went for
So
a
he was
vaccine.
fine at this stage?
Yeah, he was fine, except he had a traumatic brain injury.
And what was he displaying at that time?
At that time, he was recovering, obviously, from the surgery, like I show you the picture.
So was he appearing to be normal in his...
Absolutely, and that's why I have pictures. And
So he was
saying,
talking?
He was talking. He was saying apple jaw for apple juice.
You can see in his face
Yes.
that that's a different child to the child.
Yes,
has,
yeah. So, and then after that, just 18 months vaccine, we went as normal. And I did usually question the doctor. Say, he had just had a brain surgery. Why can't we wait? I say, no, for school we have to do it. At that time, and a vulnerable mom, a single mom, didn't think about that. Just give him his 5 vaccine, which is the MMR and HPAT and all. I have the chart now. I pulled it from Children Minneapolis. So after that, he lost everything. Like standing.
Did you
in
know
front
the
of
actual
TV.
vaccines he had?
I think the 18-month vaccine, the DTaP and MMR, 5 vaccine. And which I was against because he just had the traumatic brain injury, but they insisted that they need to do that at that time, at just 18 months. So we did that, and then after that, gradually, he started standing in front of the TV, not answering me, looking at the ceiling and flapping his hands. So I was going back and forth. I remember I changed 3 doctors at Children at that month after the 18 months. And obviously we went on thinking that, it's a traumatic brain injury, but his neurologist always wrote he has characteristics of autism in his record. The neuropsychologist at Fraser always put he have second characteristic of autism. So autism, and I took it as autism. I didn't know that at 20 years ago. So we went on basing it to the surgery, to say, it's a surgery. That's why I didn't look for anything. I tried to do the normal thing, taking care of him. But when he turned 10, he started saying few words. Like the Y and K, yucky. So the neuropsychologist at that time said, well, this kid can vocalize. So we tried to help him, with extra therapy. That is when I started educating myself about biomed intervention, alternative intervention. But then at that time, we're hitting the puberty. So regression, he regressed. Totally went down the hill. And that was a time that it was very violent. There was no way we could continue caring for him. So they put him on medication after medication, from risperidone to Abilify, guanfacine, like you can name it, for 5 years. But then all of a sudden, when I start just changing the diet, doing supplementation, looking for detoxing his body, and just to totally restrict religiously diet and looking for alternative doctor, biomed doctor, MAP doctors, my goodness, this kid came around. Just he started asking for his needs. His vocabulary increased. His sensory got better with all the intervention that we did. And that tells me, you know, that's not a surgery, because if the kid is brain damaged,
Adi!
No, we cannot
Adi!
sit there. You need to sit down. Where's the phone? Where's mommy phone? There. Okay. Here. Ooh. Here.
See?
See? Okay. Go on the phone. So now he is asking me.
Adi!
All right, I'm staying here. Okay. Stay close to him. So now we're seeing him. He's coming out. So we're trying to help him with communication, just strictly with all the, you know, biomed intervention, doing the brain balance, neurofeedback. And I see this kid is coming back telling me things that I have never seen before at this age. He's 23. So that kind of motivates me to do more, and that's the only reason I have him until now, because of just the alternative intervention, alternative therapy that I did: acupuncture, neurofeedback, massage therapy, diet, brain balance, and all the therapy that I have intervened recently is showing this kid is just coming back and asking for his needs, which there wasn't before. So he was aiming the whole time. There was no vocabulary. So that's Danny's story, and I have him right now. Danny is out of psychomed.
It's wonderful news that he's out of that.
Last February we
So
stopped
what's a day
guanfacine.
like for Danny? Does he go? Will he stay with
Right
you?
now, yes, I dedicated my life right now to him, just because I see him some, you know, opportunity for him to improve. At least if he can be semi-independent, I'm willing to help him more with daily activity. Now he does do volunteer at the ARC Greater Twin City, folding clothes. He does a good job in there. We do tender rolling runs. He does all the therapy like I explained, and then also we do some community activity, which he loves to do, and he's pretty kind of independent. He does do his clothes now. He sweep. He cook. He started cooking. You know,
Do you look after him on your own? Is it just you two?
24/7.
Just the both of you, no one else?
No, I have my husband with
Good.
me, and then also I have respite. Somebody to come and, you know.
I mean, my
take a
observation
break.
is painfully thin.
He is. My son has always been in that line, and no providers. I've always worried about that, because he was not out of that line, you know, that they, you know, you have to be at your age. But his diet was awful.
So
He
what
was-
is he? He's on gluten and casein.
Oh, grain-free,
Grain-free,
total, right
good, yeah.
now,
Good.
and he's improving, but he has always been skinny.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
really thin, people. I really can't see it. but-
Very, you need to relax. You want to watch
He's
the
okay,
camera.
he's fine, he's okay.
So, here. And I see he's just like more aware of his surrounding right now with all the intervention that we did. And I just want to tell my story, because we always based it on the procedure and we never looked into other things. But today we have a lot to look for. And that is the only reason I still have Danny with me. And I'm going to try my best to help him as much as I can, as far as I'm healthy, help him at least to be semi-independent. That's my goal for him.
Well, you're an amazing mother. Everybody loves you here, and they're saying what an amazing mother you are.
Thank
Exhausting.
But it is overwhelming. The thing is that we have so much out there, but
So
we're
see these
so,
other pictures.
yeah,
These are him before.
yeah. This are him
I
before.
mean, look,
yeah.
people, look at that.
This are him before.
Just, yeah.
This are him before.
These are before the vaccine in
Yes,
the
those are him before the
I've seen
vaccine.
that one,
18
yeah.
months.
This is not okay.
And this is just exactly, there is a date here, February 15th, 33, after the vaccine.
After you can see this is after the vaccine. Look in his eye. So you basically go from, find that picture a second. Yeah, I mean you go from that look. I don't know if I can do this very well. That's the look that we all see so much.
You tried your best.
Great job.
What do you want to say, Sally? What do you want to say? It was great.
Great to meet you.
Great to meet you.
It's great to meet you too. You're amazing.
What do you say? Thing. You can say that thing.
Thank you.
And thank you very much. Because now you've got to sign the bus.
Yeah, we will.
Sign
we
it.
will.
I
Yeah.
can't believe it's.
Oh, you caught it.
I caught it in my hand, the fly, and then I let it go because that's the kind of girl I am. I can't kill things. Sorry.
Thank you very much
You-
for what you're doing.
no.
I mean, just I mean, you just guys inspire me so much. You made me feel so little for what you guys do, and that's why I'm here. With all the struggle that we go on daily basis, all the help that we need, we're so overwhelmed as a parent doing all that stuff, you know. And I work overtime, not compensated for that, but that is my journey. I mean, I chose to care for him. I chose to help him. But the help is needed because there's so much out there today, but everything is expensive. And as family are struggling, you know, I'm to the edge. I'm surviving, but all my goal is to get him to communicate. So I saw that chance, and that's what I am doing. And I just want the world to know that those kids, if given an opportunity, they can be their best.
I was literally an amazing mum.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Everyone loves you. And
Thank
you, thank you so much, Danny. Thank you.
Danny.
You going to sign the bus?
Down in the butt.
Let's go sign the bus.
Okay. Thank you.
Here are your photographs. Thank
All
you.
right. Thanks.
Right, let's go and sign the bus.
All right.
Who's
by the
the
door.
bus? So he's just going to sign the bus, and then we can't wait to see you guys on there. We have you guys coming up now.
Okay.
Sorry, thank you for waiting. Thank you very much. What a beautiful day it is here. It's beautiful. It's clean even. I cannot tell you. Thinner than John Edwards. He's thinner than that other boy. You can see his ribs sticking out the back. He needs to see Dr. Quigley.
Danny. We need to write Danny. Dan.
Go back. I don't know if I can give it justice. Great, Danny. Are you on Facebook?
Yeah, I am.
Can people contact you if they want to help? or
Oh,
chat with you,
absolutely,
be friends?
absolutely. Antoinetta,
How do you spell that?
ANTONIETTA, and my last name is ACERI. I'm under Antoinetta Archery. ANTONIETTA ACERI.
Thank you, Danny. You're amazing.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye.
Lots of love.
Thank you
Bye-bye.
very much for what you're doing.
Thank you.
We really
I think
appreciate
you're going to
it.
get some friends coming to chat with you.
Thank
Anyone
you.
that can